Welcome back, generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Okay, so we're discussing right now the case here with the C string call on this nick here. This one here. This one. So that is the difference between generals and 0 Hour. For some reason they put the CSTR here. So the difference here, as I wrote here, is that a string null and then another string behind it would become just string. It would truncate where the null terminator is in the middle of the string. But it's unclear if that was the intent here. Must be outside the union. Let me see. Nick. Only used by login. Must be outside the union. Yeah. Nick. So the nick is assigned here from... that's a good hint. So it's assigned here from this char. Okay. Here as well. It's only assigned from char. It's not. It's not. Yeah. Yeah. Let me add a comment here. I checked codes and Nick is only ever assigned a C string like so. Nick is a char 31. Oh, hold on. And then we say check code and mnix only ever assigned a C string like so. The general's version is perfectly fine, and the 0 hour edit was done by 0 hour edit is evidence that who touched it had no clue what he is doing. Well, let's just say is unnecessary. The 0 hour edit with .cstr is unnecessary. I checked 0 hour edit is unnecessary. guess the programmer did not know what he was doing. Good. Good. So Thompson has approved this guy here. It has built without errors. It's good. So we can put that here into the milestone, and we can merge this guy. Let's double check it once more. So it moves here a bunch of files. Yeah, and here as well. And here deletes a bunch of files. Oops. Oh, it's lagging. What's happening? Yeah, looks good. Normal cone, that one is moved, yeah. Okay. Okay, then let's merge it. Confirm, squash, and merge. This one was now closed, okay. I think this one can be updated now. Okay, merge the move. So what can we move next? Merged mass save load move. What can we move next? from www.vegas. Thank you for documenting the fixes. We will collect these later into changelog for generals. What do we have here? Oof. Oof. For 0 hour, the issue is not fixed on my side. Resolution on screen with the exact same resolution. Can reproduce with vanilla 0 hour with a technical difficulty after second out. The game surely freezes in second and then crashes to desktop. Ah, okay. To occur regularly because the code tried different full screen desktop modes during startup. Full screen desktop modes. Another not sure if there's a user pass that would crash. It's in retail game, then the repro from Fighter 19 rings no bells and reads as if it would happen to developers only. Setting a breakpoint. Without clicking on the Visual Studio, we know the game would maximize, stay on top, and initialize correctly. Well, maybe one more repro could be to test Windows login, logout, Windows user logout. I do remember caused problems in Thime, but was probably a Thime specific issue. Perhaps one more repro. Perhaps one more thing to test is Windows user logout while the game runs. It caused problems Thime, but was probably a Thime specific issue. CRC we cannot yet move partially. since 26. Poopy. Poopy. Okay, so did he address the points or not? Let me see. Removed, okay. That means regarding Poopy and CSTR, I think you need to mirror them in 0 hour files. To mirror the removal. Still laughing about Poopy. Okay. Move CRC tool, div tool. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. CRC div, yeah. This tool does not exist in generals? Let me see. Generals. Code tools. It's also here. md compare include std string. How? Okay. So this change forgot to remove the CRC div from generals. I will work on that next, and then do more moving tomorrow. When Filivia updates his two moves, we can match these two. Unless you have one planned for 0 hour where you can fit that in. Okay, then we will assign this to ourselves. Okay. And okay, Okay, how do we do that? Let me take some notes here. This one. Git diff. Let's put that in here. Git diff, old new, changes patch. Reject. And white space fix. Okay, let's open a new branch. Okay. Okay. Then we can delete this guy. Okay. Okay, then let's create a new run. Replicate. Replicate. CRC logging. CRC logging. Then we take, how do we do it? This guy. Okay, so we open commands. Git bash. There we go. Okay, git bash, and we put in this guy, yeah, and we put this hash. Oops. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. There we go. And this one. There we go. Okay. And then we take this guy and we apply that. Okay, there are some rejects. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, what was rejected? Quite a bit. Debug CPP. Huh. Debug CPP. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's search for this guy. Generals, there we go. Okay, so here he added these guys here. User includes, there we go. Oops. It's a bit strange that this was placed above the headers. Maybe. No, it's okay. Okay, and then CRC debug is added there. Okay. Oof. Okay, let's search for this guy. Do logging. Okay, so I guess we look at this kind of change, right? Yeah. Yeah. Game logic. Let's search for this guy. Generals. Oof. Let's search for this guy. Ah, that's frame equals 0. Okay, let's search for this function. Generals, there we go. Okay, so there is no set loading map true here. Okay, but so we put this guy here. There we go. Does that look good? Yeah. Yeah. And anything else? Oh, that seems to be it. So this one is sorted. This one is also sorted. And this one is also sorted. Yeah, looks good to me. We reset this guy, and that's it. Network, game logic, object, debug, command line, xfer, debug. There we go. Okay. Then we call this gen improve CRC logging debug functionality. Debug functionality. Sorry. Okay. We can also delete this patch. Okay. Then we commit this guy. Let's actually check if it compiles. That would be good to know. RTS. I think we only need to compile 0 hour. Let's enable this and this and this. This. Just generals. Okay. Configure. Generate. Reload. Okay. If you have a crash in here and dest words points to illegal memory area, it is because DirectX is an illegal state and the only known cure is rebooting. This illegal state is usually caused by Quake 3 engine powered games such as Moha. What? Medal of Honor? AA? Good times. Good. Then I think here we can call this a day because that one works. Then let me go here and push it. Push. Push, push. Let me add a note here. Replicate it with copy. Actually, you can put that comment in the pull request. Good. So is that pushed? Yeah. Okay. Let me go pull request. And we do this here and resolves that. Follow up for that. This change replicates 544 on generals. Replicated with okay labels, generals. What labels did we use? Debug major, debug major. Okay, reviewers is Helmut Buhler, and that's it. At Grahames, review for you. Okay, let's see those things here. So backports, so basically he did that and he removed the poopy. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Sparse match finder. Sparse match. backport various memory fixes from 0 hour. Memory and crash. It's the crash and memory fix. Okay, let's have one more look here. Return. Okay. Poopy. I'm still laughing at Poopy. Oh. Indentation is, let me see, update map start spots. Update maps. Indentation here looks, indentation in this file looks wrong. Okay, can I abort this one? Okay, then we have a bit more time. How about we do one move of code? Make W3D view only depend on WW Vegas. Before, after. That's a pretty big dependency here. Okay, let's take a look. Let's build tools, minor. Okay, create W3D mempool. Analog stuff. Where are these guys? Game memory. Okay. Internal, yeah. Malloc. Free. Poor. Yeah, this looks good to me. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. WW audio, Vegas audio, clue directory. Yeah. Stuff. Yeah. Can this be merged already? Let me see. Yeah, it can be. Proof. Looks good. Only depends. Okay. Can you change history to not represent the author of the commit? Can you change history to not mispresent the author? Why was this? well, if if binaries we can move the remainders before we can move the remainders of WW math when we are confident about them. Before you take someone's contribution and merge it with your authorship, it would be nice to do some communication. Actually, I did that change from scratch and did not even look at yours. Evidence is in YouTube video to be published next. I find it a bit confusing that he accuses me of like taking his pull request. I actually made it from scratch, so I don't know what he's on about. I mean, yeah, it probably is similar to his change, but I just did it from scratch. I didn't take his. I wonder how you commented on my PR then. I do not recall. Anyway, I did it from scratch, as I said. You can watch YouTube video. I find this really confusing that he now accuses me. This could how proceed. Seems very salty. I randomly merge and close my PR. What? No offense was how do I say? I don't know what to say. I mean, the goal is to advance the project, and I don't know what the problem is. He made a proposal, but that was not it. So we made a different proposal. Thompson was happy with it. I was happy with it. We went with it. Hmm. I don't know what to say. Yeah, he seems to be upset. Maybe rightfully so, maybe not. It's hard for me to judge. I didn't have any malicious intent. To us, it looked like the proper way to go ahead. Uh, I did not follow that too closely. I think that test is still valid. Still. But there is no rush now in verifying these 5 CPPs. We can move slowly. If you didn't follow the discussion on it, don't do random shit. Okay, I apologize if I did something wrong. It was not my intent to cause upsets. There's nothing else I can say here. I mean, it's just about 5 CPP files that are left in www.math. Then if they are fine to move, then just move them later. Right. Yeah. Okay, what can we move next? Let's see. So I think Thompson's wrote a bunch of things here. And issues. There we go. Okay, so where is it? No. Here. Okay, so audio, there's already a pull open. CRC diff is also pull open. Then I guess we can, oh, that was 2 weeks ago. Let me see the recent one. Plug lab and max. Yeah, we can move this one. Let me see that. Let's go here. Plug lab. Plug lab. I mean, there is. Oh, it's here. Channels MD. Okay. Let me see. This guy and this guy. And CRC3d. Yeah. Okay, they are exact matches. Fantastic. I will do max plugin next. I will move the max plugin next. Is it possible though to move it? Let me see. Maybe it's not possible to move it. Let's see. Tools. Plug lib. Yeah. Max SDK. Yeah, it should be movable. Should be movable. Let's see. Okay. Then let's see. We take. Dun, dun, dun. Cool. Tools. Okay. Compress is in here. Compress. Yeah. CRC Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so this one takes Z. So this one is core now. Core. Mhm. 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 Core, core, core. Mhm. Core. Mhm. Good. There we go. Mhm. 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 Okay, I think that's all. And then we just need to delete these guys, right? Right? Oh, hold on. I also need to remove this here. There we go. Then we remove that. Oops, no. This one. This one, and then we go to generals, and we also remove it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Just need to remove that, and then we open this guy and we remove that, and we are done. Okay. Then first we check if it configures, and we need to build it on actually on Visual Studio 6 because this plugin does not even build. It's the only tool that only builds on VC6, right? Yeah. Hold on. We also need to enable tools here. We have. Let's enable this one. Extras, tools, extras. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Configure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can we run this? No, we shouldn't compile this. We need to compile it with Visual Studio 6. Good. So we go to here. We open here our templates. By the way, I think we can make these text files here. Because we're not really running these guys. Okay, so we do So we do 0 on, on, on. Oh, hold on. We need to enable. Let me see. Build core extras tools. Build. Here, build core tools. Let's make it a bit larger so you can also enjoy cool core tools extras. There you go. Okay. Okay, so it would build 0-hour stuff and general stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good enough test. Let's do that. So we go to here. Actually, we can copy this one. There we go. Then we do this one. Oh, right. Need this one. This one. There we go. Okay, we let it build and see if it succeeds, and then we can open the pull request. How we fix your commit with my changes. When I look into Git history, I want to see who changed what. Could use Dropbox. Go ahead now. Yeah, I'm sorry that Philip is upset with me, but I don't know. Yeah. Well, earlier today I did announce that I would do this, so it wasn't totally out of the blue. I did say that I can create a change where I do WW math. With some of the CPP files still split. Yeah. Good. So it looks promising, but yeah, we need to wait till the end if it builds everything. Yeah. I don't think there really is a need for drama here. There's no need for drama. Well, I mean, the direction is pretty clear. We want to slowly move things from both games into we want to move the changes from both games into a common unified project, right? But if the files are not unified, then it doesn't make sense to move them to core. Then we can just slowly move them, right? We just move what is possible. I think there's a bit too much friction right now in how the unifying should be done. It is better we we can wait longer. We can wait longer next time. No problem. Okay, so this is compiling, probably take a bit more, but we can already create a branch. So this will be move w3d max plugin. Yeah. Is that the name of it? Hold on. Core tools max2w3d. Right, max max2w3d plugin. Oof, that's a lot of files. Oof, oof. Channels empty. Oh. Okay. So I can move these. These. Plug lib was removed. Let's see. Plug lib. Let's see. I have the impression that oh, they do. Okay. Okay. So this is CMake core. Move max2w3d to core. Okay. There we go. Still compiling. What did we? Oh, we built 0 hour with all tools and core, right? Yeah. I wonder, like, did it actually build the core tools first? Let me see. Build VC6 core tools. No. Where will the executable land? I don't know. I don't know. Can we search for... maybe it's not... Maybe we need to wait. Yeah. Let me see how it is on here. Core, tools, no, release. Oh, there we go. Okay. So it should end up in the core folder here. Okay. What is false about it now? It currently does what we need. We don't want partial splitting. We don't want partial splitting. Oof. Don't want partial splitting for WWMAS. Partial moves. Partial moves are good because then we do not need to sort everything at once and can leave and can slowly move things one by one. I can't remember agreeing to this approach of like just going ahead and merging 0 hour into generals, because then the problem is like we overwrite generals, but we don't really know like, okay, like will it, like what will it break, and you know, so I think moving it slowly, like we can already move everything that is equal, and then everything that is still mismatching between the games, we can like go case by case, right? Thompson's laid out this approach, and I simply did what he asked for. Hmm. Good. How far is the compile? 95%. Mm-hmm. 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 Who decided? Who decided what? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, 100%. Okay, let's take a look if that has built. Huh? Huh. Well, there's nothing here. Huh. Um. Hmm. I'm not seeing it. I wonder if it has actually built all the right stuff. Core extras, core tools. How? Core extras, build core extras, build core tools. Oh. Right, we need to rename all these things. Oh. That's a shame. Okay. RTS, build option. Let's build option, right? Where's CMake? Yeah. Build option. Okay. Let's try this. So we do your math. I will leave it to OmniBlade to make any decision. Make a decision if anything needs to be reverted. As far as I'm concerned, the mass move is okay for now. The different CPPs are still split, but we can continue moving things in that style while unifying individual files, while unifying leftover files later. Rated on main branch. Take action. The different CPPs are still split, but we can continue moving things in that style. Before unifying leftover files later, before unifying more tricky leftover files later. int. I do not think it is necessary to stress ourselves over this. The non-unified CPPs of math are still split, and we can continue moving things in that style before we can continue moving things partially before unifying more tricky leftover files later. Thompson's and I are okay with doing partial moves. Partial library moves. Is a technical reason for the WW Vegas, for the partial WW Vegas? Opposition. Okay, so the build has finished. Let me see. Core tools. There it is. There we go. No, hold on. Huh? Ah, here it is. There we go. DLE. Okay, then I think we can push it. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, oops. There we go. Move max and core. This change moves the max2w3d to core. Moves the there's a match between, it is an exact match between generals and 0 hour. So this is build, unify, tools, minor, build. Can't have developed core tools that way. You can't link partial libraries and text code. There is 3D to max. Actually, it's the other way around. max2w3d. No. I think we can figure something out for the partial tools. I think the partial tools are not a big problem because the code can still be in core, but you can just build the executable in the game and link it there, the dependency. So I don't think that's a problem. It's just the main Yeah, the important thing is to move the files. The CMake setup, I think. The CMake setup can stop with X. I think it is. I think it is possible to set up without linking ZH from core. I think so. I'm 90% sure it is possible. I mean, with partial moves as well. The important step is to move the files. The CMake setup can still be split. Good. Anyway, I think I will call it a day here. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, we got a bit of stuff done. We replicated the change from Helmut to generals. We moved the Max plugin. We merged some other changes in the previous session and this session. Yeah, overall some progress. That's good. Good. Then I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.